Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Penn State! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
That keeps the score. Penn State 7, Ole Miss 0.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressive. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying to get to him. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Now sliding to his left. The throw. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pressure coming. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Ready to fire from the pistol. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Penn State 7, Ole Miss 0.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Quarterback keeps it. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Allard. Quarterback adapted. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
This is Colin Blaine, by the way.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25.
There's no comment.
He's brought down after a good return, gets it up to the
Also,
35.
just a no talking stream. Still in y'all. Still in y'all now, just, yeah. Right. I'll put my mic on mute for the whole stream. Just to this message. Alright. Now.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before that.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass, it's Dart. Blasted as he lets it go. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
As a quarterback, it's never fun getting hit, but it always feels a little bit better when you're able to complete a strike down the field. Nice shot.
Got a man. It's Parrish. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Penn State.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On the run, it's Parrish. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
If they come up short, it's not going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big time 4th down and short.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Dropping back, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Penn State 14, Ole Miss 0.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Dropping back, it's Allard. Coming after him. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught over the middle. It's Prieskorn. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Will not get... Welcome to Athens, Georgia. Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. A first down for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap. creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Howard. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
And he's wrestled to the ground. The offense in hurry-up mode.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes are on the move. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice throw there to get the 1st down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the 1st round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a 1st rounder in the future.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner is stopped. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for space. It's Etienne. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 7, Georgia 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on first down. Sends it downfield. And he grabs it at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Howard. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. He's going to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
He's looking for a man on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. They ripped off 7 on that. Third down and 3.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Feeling some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down into 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Georgia, 0.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Looking for room, it's Judkins. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Howard. Looking for an open area to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Looking to go up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. From the gun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ibuka. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab and go for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Turns it loose. And he's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Dogs! What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 14, Georgia 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Buckeyes brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Judkins. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. The play action fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia, 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's going up top here late in the game. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
On the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Barges ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Field goal is good.
It's true.
Now the
Bro,
lead
he's
is
so strong,
extended a
bro.
little further. You're going to hear guys after
Going,
this
bro.
game say, got to work harder, got to be
I'm
more
going to
intense.
bed.
You know, sometimes the harder you try,
Hope
the
you
worse
enjoyed
it
the
gets.
stream.
And it seemed to be that's
We
what
out.
happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football.